So I want to jump right into the nitty gritty. Okay. ADHD in the brain. What is it? What's going on?
Yeah. So I like to think of ADHD as a disorder of dysregulation. So something to keep in mind right out of the gate is that blood flow and electrical impulses are directly proportional. So when one goes up, the other goes up, and when one goes down, the other goes down. So when an individual with ADHD starts to display symptoms, it's because the blood flow is inconsistent anterior to posterior and left hemisphere to right hemisphere. So we see when blood drains from the frontal lobes, the prefrontal cortex, we see inattention. And that's when you see people kind of like do that zoning out thing. It's because they literally have a state of anoxia in their prefrontal cortex, which is super interesting. So they're lacking oxygen. So of course we can't focus. Of course we can't do executive functioning, which is what our prefrontal cortex is all about. I like to think about it that if we had translucent skulls, we would see that there's very little blood there. I mean, we could actually look at people and say, oh, you can't focus. Look at that. Teachers, parents, we'd all be able to help people so much better because we could see that they didn't have a lot of blood flow. Conversely, when the blood's not here, often it's in the back. This is where our limbic system is. Our limbic system is responsible for emotions and emotion regulation. So when our limbic system is flooded, meaning when we have a lot of blood flow, therefore a lot of electrical impulses, we have like really full buckets. So just one little drop, one little stressor can cause kids and adults too to have huge reactions. And so from an outsider who doesn't understand that, they're like, wow, my kid goes from 0 to 60 really fast, right? And we see those kids, we see them having huge reactions. And what it actually is that their baseline is not down here. Their baseline is here. And so they're modulating accordingly to one little drop. But everyone assumes they're starting here. So it looks like they're going from here all the way up here. So the kid themselves or the adult themselves are really confused. Like, no, I didn't react that much. What are you guys talking about? But to the outside world who doesn't know their bucket was already full, it seems like they're just flying off the charts with an emotional response.